Hi everyone. In today's class, I am going to work out another problem in not-for-profit organization for calculating income from subscription to be shown in the income and expenditure account. Right? Let me read out the problem first. Extracts of receipts and payments account for the year ended 31st March 2017. They have given some details from the receipts and payments account. Right? Receipts, subscription, receipts in the form of subscription, right? Received during the year 2000, subscription received during the year 2015-16, 2500, received during the year, subscription received during the year 16-17, 26,750, and in the year 17-18, subscription received is 1000 rupees. The total amount of subscription received during the year 16-17 is 30,250. Apart from this, they have given some additional information, right? Total number of members in the organization 230. Annual subscription fee to be received from each member is rupees 125. Subscription outstanding on 1/4/2016 is rupees 2,750. These are the particulars they have given to us, and we want to calculate, right, the amount of subscription to be shown in the income from subscription to be shown in the income and expenditure account, right? After reading out the problem, right, we should see for which financial year we are going to prepare the or calculate the answer. Here they have given extracts of receipts and payments account for the year ended 31st March 2017. Right, any financial year ends on 31st March. Then we can understand that it should have started in the previous year, right? 1st April 2016 to 31st March 2017. 1st April to 31st March, right, is the financial year. We can simply write 16-17, 2016-17. This is what they have given here under the heading subscription. Under the heading subscription, right? 16-17 is the current financial year or accounting year. Current financial year or accounting year, both are same, right? 16-17, 26,750. This subscription is for the current financial year. We can simply understand 15-16 is the previous year, 17-18 is the subsequent year, right? But during the financial year 16-17, during the year 16-17, we have received some amount, right? Some amount for the financial year 15-16. Some amount for the financial year 15-16. But during the year, we have received this amount. Like that, we have received some amount in advance, right? Which is for the next financial year or subsequent year, right? 1000 rupees. This is for the current financial year. First, we should understand this. And they have given one more particular, our subscription outstanding on 1/4/2016. 1/4 means this is the opening balance, right? 1/4 is the opening, right? Then we can understand that this should have been the outstanding of the previous year. This is the outstanding amount of the previous financial year, right? From that, we are going to work out the answer by preparing a subscription ledger account. By preparing ledger account for subscription, from this we can know how much amount to be shown in the income and expenditure account in the name of subscription, right? Now we are going to calculate, right, the income from subscription by preparing subscription ledger account. Ledger account for subscription. Since this is a ledger account, in the left top corner we should write debit, and in the right top corner we should write credit. And we have to fill the values from the problem. If you follow this method, you will not commit any mistakes, because we are going to use only the debit credit rule to fill the values, right? Opening balance, to balance brought down, by balance brought down, like that. At the bottom or closing, to balance carry down, by balance carry down, right? Which rule is going to be used to fill the values here? The same income, right? Subscription is the income. The same income will become an asset, will be treated as an asset or liability according to the situation, right? When subscriptions are outstanding, subscription, right? Subscription outstanding on 1/4/2016, right? Subscription outstanding at the beginning of the year. Subscription is outstanding at the beginning of the year. any amount to be received, right? Outstanding means outstanding or accrued, or accrual means amount to be received. Subscription to be received is an asset. Subscription received to be subscription to be received is an asset, right? Assets will always show debit balance. Assets will always show debit balance, right? When the opening balances should be written 1/4, value given on 1/4 should be written in the beginning, and it should be treated as the opening balances, right? They are the opening balances and it should be written in the beginning. Subscription to be received is an asset, right? Outstanding subscription, they have given in the problem 2750. For our understanding, we have written opening outstanding subscription, by which rule we have debited here. Outstanding subscription in the beginning of the year is an asset. Subscription to be received is an asset, right? Like that here, by balance brought down. If any advance subscription in the opening, it must be treated as liability. It must be treated as a liability, but there is no particulars related to opening subscription in advance. Opening advance subscription. So we have written nil, right? Nothing is there. After writing the opening balances, right? Opening outstanding subscription and opening advance subscription, we should write the closing values. Closing values at the bottom, right? Just opposite to opening outstanding subscription, right? We should write the closing outstanding subscription in the credit side. Here, opening advance subscription is in the credit side, whereas we should write the closing advance subscription in the debit side, just opposite to this. Like that, here, opposite to this, right? This is in the debit, we should write in the credit. Closing must be in the credit. Opening is in the credit, closing should be in the credit, right? This closing advance subscription will always be available in the problem, receipts and payments account itself, right? Receipts and payments account only. We cannot see it in the additional information because we have received some amount in advance. The advance receipt received during the year will be available in the receipts and payments account, right? 2017-18. 16-17 is the current year for which we are preparing. During this year, we have received some amount which is for the next financial year, right? This is the advance subscription at the end of the year, 1000 rupees, right? This should be written here. This should be written here under balance carried on. Under balance carried on, we should write the advance subscription at the closing of the year, in the closing of the year, right? Like that here, by balance carried on. Like that here, by balance carried on, closing advance subscription, closing outstanding subscription. How to calculate this value? This value is not given here directly. From the particulars given, we should identify which amount will reflect in the closing outstanding subscription, right? Under the closing outstanding subscription, we are going to calculate it here. Outstanding subscription at the end of the year, right? Outstanding subscription at the end of the year, right? This is opening, this is closing. Total, first we should know what is the total subscription to be received, as they have given some particulars about the total number of members and how much amount must be paid by each member, right? So that we can calculate the total subscription to be received from each member during the year. Total subscription to be received by the organization. Total number of members 230. Each member must pay 125 rupees as the subscription. So the total amount will be 28,750. Out of this, the organization has received 26,750 during the year, right? We have written here, right? Subscription received 26,750. If you subtract this value, then the amount outstanding during the year, right? Amount outstanding in the current year subscription is 2,000. Outstanding subscription for the current year is 2,000, right? Whereas some more amount is outstanding in the previous year amount. Some more subscription is outstanding in the previous year amount, right? Here, see, this is the previous year outstanding. This is the previous year outstanding, 2,750. 2,750 is the previous year outstanding. out of which we have received only 2500. Out of which we have received only 2500. Then we can understand that 250 is again outstanding, right? Not yet received. 2750 we have received 2500 only during the current year. So subscription outstanding on 1/4/2016, 2750. We have received only 2500 from this amount. So if we subtract this amount, we can get, if we subtract this amount, we can get 250 as the outstanding of the previous year amount, right? The total outstanding is 2000 plus 250, 2250. Total outstanding, right, till 31st March 2017 is 2250. That is what we are going to, that amount must be written here, 2250, right? The total receipt received during the year is, then we should write the total receipt, right? Given in the receipt side of the receipts and payments account, 30,250, right? Whenever we are preparing subscription account, right, we should take the total value given from the problem. Total value given from the problem, and it should reflect in the credit side of the subscription account, right? Total subscription received is 30,250. We have written both the opening values and both the closing values and subscription, total amount of subscription received during the year, right? Everything is included. If we adjust, if we balance this ledger account, then we can get the income from subscription for the current year. Income from subscription for the current year, we should see in which side the total amount is high. Usually this side will be the highest amount, because we are going to calculate the income from subscription, right? 30,250 plus 2,250, 32,500. Write the same total in the opposite side, debit side, right? Then subtract these two values from this total, then you will get 28,750. This is the income from subscription of the current year. Income from subscription of the current year. Even without these workings, we can directly calculate. 28,750. Sometimes in question paper, if they expect that we should show all the details in the answer script, right, we'll have to proceed like that. Or based on the format, I will work it out now, right? Opening subscription, closing subscription, right? Or opening asset, closing asset, opening liability, right? Opening liability, closing liability, opening liability, closing liability. Then we should write the total subscription received from the receipts and payments account in the credit side of the subscription account. If you balance this account, then you will get the amount of subscription amount of subscription for the current year, right? Income from subscription for the current year. The nature of debit and credit of an asset or liability account, right, can be known only from the balance brought down, not from the balance carried down. Just by seeing this balance carried down, you cannot ask, right, sir, closing outstanding subscription. So you said earlier, like, assets will always show debit balance, but here outstanding subscription is an asset, right? Outstanding subscription means subscription to be received is an asset, but this is shown in the credit side. Just by seeing the carry down, we cannot say that it is the nature. Only from the brought down, we can understand that the nature of the particular asset account, whether it is having debit nature or credit nature, right? When it is transferred to the next period, it will be called as balance brought down. Like that, here advance subscription must be transferred to the next period, then it will show the credit nature. When it is transferred to the debit side, it will show the debit nature. This is the asset, this is the liability, right? Let me tell you one more thing, right? How to present the opening and the closing values in the balance sheet, opening balance sheet and the closing balance sheet, right? This is the opening asset, outstanding subscription at the beginning of the year. In the beginning of the year, this must be shown in the asset side. Like that, advance subscription at the beginning must be shown in the liability side, right? No value is here, right? If there is any value, it must be shown there. Like that, we are going to show the values in the current year balance sheet, 31st/3. Balance sheet as on 31st/3. Balance brought down must be considered as an asset, right? Balance brought down, right? This is the asset. outstanding subscription at the end of the year will be reflected in the asset side like that. Advance subscription, right? Advance subscription at the end of the year will be shown as the will be shown in the liability side of the current year balance sheet. Now we are going to calculate the income from subscription by another method, right? Calculation of income from subscription. For this, we should take the total subscription received during the year from the receipts and payments account, right? Subscription received during the year. Total subscription received during the year 30,250. We have written it there. Then we should add the total outstanding subscription at the end of the current year. Total amount of subscription at the end of the current year, right? I have already worked out when I taught you this, right? You just recall it. 2000 plus 250, 2250. We should add this. Then we should subtract the previous year outstanding and amount received in advance, right? For the next year. Amount received in advance for the next year. Outstanding subscription at the beginning of the year. Outstanding subscription at the beginning of the year, right, is 2,750. Outstanding subscription at the beginning of the year. Beginning means previous year outstanding. Beginning means previous year outstanding. You should not take this amount. This is the actual receipt. This is not outstanding amount, right? Out of this amount, we have received this. You should not take this into account. If you follow this method, you will not commit any mistake, right? So, previous year outstanding and advance subscription received during the year for the next year. Advance subscription received during the current year for the next year, right, is 1000 rupees. These two amount must be subtracted from the total, should be subtracted from the total. Then we will get the income from subscription for the current year. Income from subscription for the current year. You can cross verify, both the answers can be cross verified by just multiplying 230 into 125. In this problem, as they have given these two numbers, we can easily cross verify, right? I hope that you all would have understood this. In my next class, I will work out some other problem. If you like this video, kindly subscribe and share this video to your friends and relatives and turn on the bell notification. Then only you will get notified whenever I put the video. See you in the next class.